Hello, just waiting for anybody to join me. Hopefully I've got the right side this time. Normally I get it wrong. I'll just snip this while I'm waiting. How's everybody enjoying this weather? Very unusual, isn't it, for the UK? Do we all like it? Or are you a bit like me, who likes to be inside? Let me see if I'm coming up. I know it takes a bit to catch up. I think it's about a minute after in my iPad. So I'll just talk to myself for a minute or two. Oh, I've got somebody. Hello. Hope you're all right. Hello, Natalie. Have I got the right side this time? Hopefully. Just waiting for my iPad to catch up, because I can't see any comments till it does. Hopefully it'll be soon. How are we today? You enjoying this weather? Good, good. I'm not a sunshine person. I tend to be inside most of the time. Just waiting to see if it comes up on here. Oh, no, not yet. Thought it got me, but no. Try and refresh. Mind you, it's buffing a bit. Right, I'll leave that there. Hope that stops buffing. Try and get it on my phone. I'll just wait for a few to join us, hopefully. If not, I'll carry on. The internet's a funny thing, isn't it? It either wants to play nice or not nice at all. I've got it on my phone. Let's hope I've got something on here. No, it's still not coming up on there. How odd. I thought it was just me. Anyway, I'll just keep looking up and seeing. I think we've only got you, Natalie, at the moment. I'll just talk to you then. Oh, that's good. I just noticed that on my messages. Very good. This got the right page today. Right. I'll just wait another minute. Otherwise, I'll be showing you your own papers. Oh, we've got a couple more. Oh, I've got somebody else, I think. Oh, it's not going up on my phone though, my tablet. How odd. I'll just have to keep looking up at the one I'm filming from then. How strange. No. Hopefully soon. Just refresh it. I've got a choice of two implements anyway. Hello, Susan. So today it's Mixed Media Monday. So I'm going to be using these beautiful papers. Well, I'm going to be using one out of one set and one out of another. I know it sounds a bit odd, but I mean, they all work together. But look at this. I'm not going to use something quite as big as that. But look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? So we're going to do a few bits. This is just out of the one set. If you put in what set it is, Natalie, because I wasn't quite sure. I mean, I know it's like a musical note, but I didn't know what it was actually called. There we go. That's what I've got left of those. So I love tags. Absolutely love tags. So I'm going to be doing an oversized tag. What I've done is a piece of packaging, and I have loads and loads of card, some that is very discoloured. So what I've done is stuck a piece on either side. So we've got a nice substrate then. And then I'm going to I want this bit here as my focal point on the front. So I'm just going to trim that down a little bit and then glue that on. If you don't like guillotines, turn away, because I'm very much a guillotine person, I'm afraid. And this is my tiny one. They usually go a lot bigger, as Susan knows. This is quite a noisy one though. So I want to stick it to this piece, so I'm just going to do it a tiny bit bigger. The only trouble is with guillotines, they're not always the straightest thing. But if you like me, it's mostly, there we go. That, you'd have thought I'd have planned it. So that's what I want on the bottom. I want this on here, and I'm just going to put it to another piece of card, yet another piece of packaging, so that we've got that to lift up there. So I'll just trim that bit off a little bit, because we don't want to waste anything, because I can use that as something else later on. Let's see if I can still see anybody and I can chat to people, otherwise I've got no chance of knowing what everybody's talking about. Don't know why it's not coming up on there. Go a bit further up. Further up. No, still nothing coming on there. How strange. Because I am on the same page. Never mind. Right, I'll just have to keep looking up here. You just have to scream at me. Right. And I'm going to use this other bit because it's a little bit of a contrast. So I'll put that to one side just for a second. I'm going to glue this down. If somebody comments, I might be able to get on it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yes, there we go. Right, turn the sound down. Oh, not up. There we go. Oh, should be able to get the comments now. That's brilliant. Thank you. Right, so I'm going to stick this to here. I'm just going to, I have had this right way up. Just put a very thin layer. It's going to be very thin, if even thinner if, let's do it the other way up. I always have problems with glues. Anybody else have problems with glues? I'm one of these people that I turn them the right way up and it still doesn't want to come out. Don't want to overdo it because I don't want the paper to bevel. Nope, not playing. Tell you what, I use my glue stick and that never fails. It's one of these that starts off purple and then, there we go, starts off purple and then goes clear. So I'm going to stick this on here. So I say this is what I'm going to have as my main focal point. So stop that, that's it. Stick that down. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, it's the heat. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, it feels really runny in the thing, but anyway, we'll use that. That'll stick down till I get onto my things that are a bit more raised, and then that'll be glue gel. Right, so rather than cut this, I'm going to, I did have there, a nail file. Oh, I'm glad you've been able to join tonight though. It's Mixed Media Monday and I'm using the lovely papers. They're absolutely gorgeous. Rather than cutting it and getting a, I'm just going to take it off. I tend to do this as well if you're doing it with MDF, and it just gives you I know it's a little bit noisy, I'm sorry. Gives you a nice crisp edge. Don't know which is my rough side. Might have one that's a bit more. I've got one that's a bit more substantial, maybe. Oh yes. That's better. Sorry, it's even louder though. There we go. The only trouble with this way is that it is a little bit messy, so you tend to get a little bit of the dust coming off it. But look, you get a nice crisp edge. Sorry if you don't like the noise. Okay. Try and be as quick as I can. What I'll do, I'll trim down as near as I can with the other one, and then I will do that one off camera later on. But this just gives you a bit of an idea what you can do and how robust the papers are. I've even still got my telly nails on. That's a week. And that's because when I went for some nail varnish remover, the supermarket didn't sell any. Which is a strange thing, but anyway. And there's nothing worse than nail varnish that's chipped, but I've managed to not do too bad. So as it was only one that I put on myself. Saying that, I did do nails and manicure and beauty at college. Not that I ever wear makeup, but my 21-year-old son said that's the first time I've ever seen you with nail varnish on. There, that's not too bad, is it? Bit of glue off. There we go. There. Right, so move that away. So yeah, so I've cut this tag shape out. I do like tags; it's one of my things. We've all got our things. What do you like? What sort of mixed media projects do you like? Or are you more clean crafters? Let's get that stuck down. Do that work around the edges, otherwise it starts coming up. We don't want that. I do like this Elmer's glue, it's really good. There we go. See how quickly it's drying out. Right, quickly, let's get that stuck down. So, yeah, we'll go for trying to do that edge. That's it. Keep it as good job, we've got a bit of wiggle room. There we go. That's it. Right, lay that down. I will chop this from this side, and then saves you the earache of having to do that. But I will do that later, just to give it that sort of edge, and I can ink it as we go along, because you get a better inking when you've got a white layer. Right, so there we go. A little bit at the top there. And I want this is my main focal point. Now this is the Old Faithful glue, because this just never lets me down because it's glue gel. So I'm just going to put a little bit on. Just take a bit of setting, just this, so it's we can fiddle around with it as we go along. Doesn't need tons of it either. But once it's done, it's done. There we go. Did I get an answer? Is everybody else into mixed media? Let's not put it the wrong way up. That would be a disaster to start off with. So we'll go out there. Just lay that down. I don't want it to be totally flat because I do want to be able to stick some bits behind. So what have we got to go with? Now the other night I did a live and I did loads of circles. So I think we're going to have some of those just tucked in. So it shows how it can work with other things. So we're going to go about there and there. Yep. Let's stick that down. These were done on a jelly plate. I absolutely love jelly plates. They're my go-to. If I'm ever feeling a little bit stressed, or I love doing jelly prints. I can spend hours, lose hours in a day. So I just want to show how it works with other things. You're not constricted to just papers. You can add too, and we all see different things, don't we? So now, and on the same live, I'd done some flowers. So the die cuts, this is what I'd pulled off when I'd put them on the print. So I thought, definitely don't want to waste them. So we're going to have some of these dotted around. So I think I'm just going to paint the, I know it's going to be a little bit bright. Is it going to be a bit bright? It might be a little bit bright, but just put some touches of green on these leaves. And if I don't like it, it'll be, that's it, just touches. Just try and get it a little bit subtle. Yeah. So we can have that. I'm just going to lay these down and see what I like, because I haven't, normally I do plan everything, but seeing as I only had one lot of these, I couldn't do it. And I didn't want to be using my precious paper on the trial run. And see how that's just sort of framing the image, because that's what I want to showcase. I was going to do a TP card, but I couldn't get much mixed media into that, because it did remind me of a metronome. So I thought, oh, but anyway. So then I thought, we'll go with this. So I wonder if that's going to play today. No, that's not going to play either. So it's going to be, what do you think? Do you think that's all right there? Or should we go on the corner of the card? See, that's taking up some of this then. Oh, lovely. I'll be down again soon, so you'll be able to meet up with me then. When you're hopefully less busy, when you've got less going on. I know he's on again soon, so I don't know whether I'll be able to get down then, because it's today when I'm at work. So yeah, I thought, what there? Or did you think corners of here? Was you saying more this one? Because I can always put some, I've got some little flowers, we can go with them there if you're thinking flowers in the corner. It's got a bit of a delay on this. Are you thinking there? Or are you thinking there? Because I can always put those on there. Yeah, we can go with that. Corner of the tag. Yeah. We can all do it together. So these ones I can put on here. These are just pre-made ones, but I'll go with all the sort of rusty coloured ones, and then it doesn't shout out too much. These are ones that I've had for absolutely years. I think they came in one of those bags that used to be sold in supermarkets. And I just thought, oh, that's not a bad colour. Let's go one more for an odd one. Should we go there, or should we lift it up? Might be lifting that up. We'll let them dry a bit, and then I might lift that up a sec. Right, so let's stick this one down. I've got lots of bits on my desk, so we can play as we go along. Nothing's hard and fast, because with this gel medium, it takes a long time to dry. I'll go up there, a little bit higher, so we're not covering that. What is it? I always forget the name of it. Probably on a bit of a wonk as well, but I think my music days were my music teacher going with the metronome saying tate taffa teffy, and that was about my thing. Thank you. Right, so should we have something under there? Now I'm thinking, now I've got buttons, I've got trim, so I'm thinking this trim can go up the top, and then that flower can rest, can't it? So if we can get it, yeah, there. Let's go one bigger, because I'm bound to go one smaller and then it not fit, and then it looks silly. So this will definitely have to be the glue gel. It'll definitely have to be put on with my brush. There we go. What does everybody else use to stick their stuff down? Just try to show you how versatile these papers are, because you know, and you can throw quite a bit at it. Let's just lift that up. Don't want to get the glue on there. That's out there. That down. Oh, stick down. There we go. That will take a bit of sticking. There we are. And I will chop that bit off later. Let me just shove that up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I love gel medium. It is really good. I'd say it gives you wiggle room, but you can go for it, can't you? So what I'll do, I'll put a little bit under there. Just hold that down. Might need to press something on them later on, but we'll go with that for now. Now I love buttons, so I think we'll go with some buttons under here. I know a couple of them will get covered up, but it'll be able to raise my flower up. Put the lid on that, otherwise we'll dry out. See, and it's coming to quite quickly, isn't it? You know, I mean, you can stamp on it, you can do all sorts, so it's just a case of, you know, whatever you really like. Yeah, I'm going to lift that, see. I know that's covered it up, but I'm going to stick some more on anyway. I've got absolutely tons of buttons. There we go. So I just want, that's it. Just so that when you look at it, you see something different every time. You might think, oh, well, I've never saw that trim. Or, oh, didn't see that button. Oh, look at those musical notes. I know that one's a different one, but we'll go with 3. So. And I think I've got some more bling here, so we'll go with a little bit of bling in the middle of those flowers, if I can get them off. So the glue's there, so we might as well go with a little bit of bling. Oh, turn over that. That's it. There we go. Tweezers are marvellous, aren't they? Come on, get off, get off. You can leave me pokey tool as well. Get off. Where's that gone? Ooh, there. Ooh, there we are. They're not playing nice, are they? I think it's because these tweezers are a little bit gunked up. I've been using them before. Let's pull these off. Come on, come on. Oh. Lost that one. There we go. Ideally you would use a pokey tool to poke it off. Go, turn it over. Get over so you're shining. Behave. That's it. There we go. One more. Let's hope we can get this one to behave. There we go. Turn that down. Oh yes. There we are. So up to now, I've literally used one bit of my scraps, some die cuts that would have normally been thrown away, a little bit of trim, some already pre-cut flowers, and a few buttons. Now I think I'm just going to try. I want a piece there. Now where did I put the other big piece there? I'm just going to cut a little bit off the end of this. let's hope my punch works. I tried it earlier and it decided it was going to be, it is a new one, so it decided it was going to be a bit awkward. I think what it was my stuff that I was trying to cut it on was a little bit too thick. Whereas this is, it punches really well, does this paper. I know this is part of one of the other sets, but I wanted a little bit more contrast colour wise. This is me making this punch look very hard work, and they're not usually. Okay. There we are. Anybody else like using punches? I think they're making a little bit of a comeback because they went totally off and now they seem to be back a little bit. Now why I liked this one was the fact that it just reminded me a little bit, sorry, let me lean in over here, of the swirls of this and the swirls there. So I'm going to put a little bit of that under there. Let's chop that down. And I'm going to put a little bit under there. Pushing it under, so how much do I need? To there. Let me stick this down. Just want to put as long as I can get it stuck under. I just love them, especially with the good ones. I mean, there's some that are not very good. I bought one not that long ago and it didn't work at all. I should have taken it back to the shop, but I'm a bit soft. So I want to sort of squidge that under there a little bit. We're not having it all showing. Just want a little bit there. There we go. Bit. Can you see how lovely they work together? I mean, they're not part of the same set, but I just wanted it to give a little bit of a hint, pop of brightness. And it could be a piece of lace, it could be anything. So, should I do another bit up there? I think a little bit up there, just to give it a bit of balance. Yeah. Start the right side. Pull that bit out, otherwise I can't see where I'm going. I used to have, can you imagine me doing this round to 12 by 12? I used to do loads of these round 12 by 12. Trying to get the corners matching up was an absolute delight. Just do another one, I think. Come out, let's see if anybody's talking to me. Well, yeah, I don't think mine could either. But I tend to be spread all over the place. I was hoping to be getting a craft room, but that sort of went pear-shaped. Right. Under there, so about there. There we go. yeah, I think that just makes it pop even more, doesn't it? Yeah, I think with punches, if you occasionally punch them through a bit of silver foil that you normally use for your kitchen, it does sort of sharpen them a little bit. And sometimes they do get a bit jammed. So you just have to sort of, I know it sounds really cruel, but you just have to drop them on the floor. And it sort of releases them. And that bit's not going to lift up. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut that in a little bit. Making that look far more technical than it is. That'll need another stick down later on. But we're sort of getting there, aren't we? What do you think? I think we might need a little bit of stamping on there. Just here, just a few. Nothing that you can read because I don't want it to be any focal point. I just want to just put a little bit of interest there. I'm literally going to just stamp it on with this fine clay. I don't want anything too drastic, so I'm going to move it over there. And it just brings a little bit of focus to that area as well. But yeah, nothing that you're going to think, oh, must read that. There. Just 3 little areas. Oh, are you hoping to get a new, oh, lovely. That'll be exciting. Yes. New laser cutter. That definitely will take up a lot of room. Let me just come out of here and go back in again because it says something went wrong with the video. I think it might just be my... Can everybody else see? Let's hope yours hasn't gone wrong. Yeah. So what do you think? Do we think we need anything else? Or do you think that'll be enough? Hopefully. Yours hasn't gone off because mine has. Let's have a see. Oh, you're still there. Thank you, Susan. I can still keep going on. So, what do you think? Do you think we need a little bit more trim anywhere, or do you think that'll be alright? We could just balance it out with a couple of little bits there, couldn't we? So we've got it up there. We've got to move furniture around. I don't envy that job. Yeah, go with a few little bits there. Now we just get a little bit of balance. Let's get the end of my brush. Some people use a palette knife, but I find that this just wipes off, so stick it in a little bit of water and away we go. And if you haven't got like bits of trim like this, you can use, I say, you can use lace, you can use just cut out, so you can use what you like. It's your piece of art, your little piece of dip. So I say I'll stick that on again later. In fact, I might be able to just, don't know where that bit's. Perhaps I was just being a little bit. Stick that under there. There we go. Should be that. Yeah, now it's squidged down. Might need a bit of a flower on there later. So what do you think? Do you think we need any more? Or do you think that'll be enough? Can't see any comments now. Try and get back on. Go out. Come back in. No. I can still see your comments though. Is he worn out? What's he worn out with? Has he been busy? Has he been moving the furniture? Oh dear. Let's hope you're not wearing him out too much. So because I went and blobbed a load of that gel medium there, what do you think? Will that cover it up? We'll go 2 there. Yeah, because then we've got a balance round then. So we're looking from there, round there, and that's my main focus. Not going to need much on there though, am I? So we've got paper flowers, we've got trim, got a little bit of bling. Let's put 2 more bits in there, and I think that'll do. Cool, get up. I think it's the stickiness on these. That's it. There. See, these sort of gems do have a little bit of stick, but I always like a little bit more just to hold it in place. Turn it over. And the best thing about buying ones that are clear is that if you don't like the colour, you can always go over it with a bit of alcohol marker. Well, what do you think? We've got one big tag done with a 12 by 12 and the very, very sliver of the other 12 by 12. Now aren't them papers gorgeous? Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and next time it's Mixed Media Monday. Let's see what else we can do, and let me know if there's anything you want to see me do with these lovely papers. I'll say good night to you all, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Thank you everyone.